viewpoint. So. And welcome to the 21st race of the Microsoft Cup Series, bringing to you live at Pocono Raceway for one of the Long Pond 400. And it's much like I said last week, it's getting down to crunch time as I speak. So yeah, a lot of stuff to talk about here. There are starting lineup that we don't usually see. We have Dale Jr. on the pole, and Kevin Harvick beside him too. And Kevin Harvick needs pretty much just exactly where he wants to be. Even though he's in the top 16, he's starting where he's at to start because he's most likely going to get a good finish as long as he does not wreck. But we'll find out in a bit here. Kyle Busch remains your points leader, but he's starting all the way back. All the way back inside the top 20, so he has some work to do to get up front. Also got Dale Jr., like I said, starting on the pole today. 5th in points, can get another one here to get more bonus points for the chase here as well. Make sure he gets himself into the chase here. But like I said, we're getting down to crunch time now. Race 21 of the season. And yeah, this is also a place that a lot of bad things can happen. But pretty much in all racetracks, bad things can happen to you. But yeah. So currently, right now, we have 6 races to go in the regular season, with a road course at Watkins Glen up next. Then we have if it remains good, then we'll have another race at Michigan, then Bristol, Darlington, and Richmond Raceway to end the season here, and then we'll get this chase going with a race at Chicagoland. Yeah. So I hope you guys tune into that here. About a couple seconds away for the commanding fiery engines. Greg Biffle also is in 3rd place, by the way. He's starting 3rd. He definitely needs that starting spot as he's way down in points. So that's going to help him, I hope, to get himself into the chase. But he's a long way to go. Let's go downstairs to the commanding fire the engines. Starting lineup, or yeah, whatever you call it. Alright, so on the pole, Dale Jr. beside him, Kevin Harvick. 2nd row, Greg Biffle and Tony Stewart. 3rd row, Aric ALmirola and Truex Jr. 4th row has Keslowski and Jimmie Johnson. 5th row, Carl Edwards and Kurt Busch. 6th row has Ryan Newman and Denny Hamlin. 7th row has Jeff Gordon and Jamie McMurray. 8th row has Kasey Kahne and Brian Vickers. 9th row has Kyle Busch and Michael Annett. And 10th row has Austin Dillion and Joe Logano. 11th row has Kyle Larson and Matt Kenseth. 12th row is Charlie Starr and Reed Torsen. And we're going to look at your rest of your lineups here. And to be honest, right now, it's still no one is pretty much safe right at this moment. I don't think the top. I think once this race ends, we're going to start to see people start to see drivers clinch the chase. Looks like we have a problem with Paul Menard here. We had problems when he came off of pit road there at once, so I'm not sure what he's doing. And he does not, does not need a bad finish here. It definitely looks like he's going to cut out of pit road before the race starts. Alright, pace car is in. 50 laps here at Pocono Raceway. Run away. And Lachi's got drivers fan out. Jr takes the early race lead here at Pocono, down the back stretch for the first time, and he's been a driver he won 2 races a couple of years ago. He swept both races at Pocono. So yeah, I've got 3 wire coming to turn number 3 between Truex Jr. and I think they were once 3 wide there, but they handed themselves out there. Dale Jr. leads the first lap here. Kevin Harvick's on the back bumper right now. You have Tony Stewart in 3rd place as well. And he's looking to the inside. So Jimmie Johnson there looking the inside of Aric Almirola for 5th position. Main single file now coming in turn number 3. And down the long front stretch they go. And you can get a good draft off there, I can tell you that right now. I bet you Kevin Harvick's going to use it one of these times. And down the front stretch, here comes Kevin Harvick looking for the race lead here, but can't clear him. And I think Tony Stewart's going to get inside of him. Yep. A 4-car breakaway right now. Kevin Harvick will remain 2nd, and Tony Stewart almost about to fall back to 4th now, with finally over Truex Jr. and yeah. Number 4. It looks like Kevin Harvick has the fastest car. It's just about how you're gonna pass him. Can't sit him at the wrong time, or the guys behind you gonna catch you up like a rocket. So that kind of happened to Tony Stewart there for a moment. I think we may get him right here. That's not enough. We also have Tony Stewart there once again back in 3rd. Aric ALmirola running in the top 5 right now. Probably a little high up there. See if Tony Stewart has the advantage over him right now, but doesn't. Because Kurt Busch in the 41 machine looking for 5th over Aric ALmirola now. They're both remaining side by side. But Paul Menard has regained himself back on the track, currently running 1 lap down in the 42nd position, so he needs a caution. By the way, battle for second, we're growing now between Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick now.
Is it trying?
Kevin Harvick prevails off turn number 2. They have Truex Jr. now looking for a third now over Tony Stewart, and Almindinger looks like he's going to try and make it 3 wide here. Can't just do it. That might have hurted him a lot there too. Keeps on heating up. I want to take it back to the 18 car of Kyle Busch, who started in the back of the field in 18th, and he's moving himself up to 13th. So he's moving up the field now. I bet you once we get to pit stops, he's going to be a good contender to maybe win this race from back there. I think if he wants to do the move, he can't do it out of the corner. It looks like Kevin Harvick, or his run will stall. I think he has to make the run and then go out. I think that's probably what's going to happen for him in order to get side by side of him. Like I'm saying right here, a perfect opportunity. Running inside of Dillion Jr. for the race lead. We should get it off turn number 3 here. They're still fighting on the outside though. There's drag racing to the finish line right here. Dillion continues to lead right at the moment. And it looks like Dillion has cleared Kevin Harvick. Yep. He has brought out all the rest of the competitors now here, so let's see what these rest of these drivers will do. I bet you he's waiting. It's very early in the race, and to be honest, if he wants to, he can win this race off of pit road. To be honest, but here comes Kevin Harvick now. He does have a push for Tony Stewart, because Almindinger looking inside Tony Stewart, but he does not have enough power. But oh, AJ's almost slides into Tony Stewart there. Tony Stewart had to move up high there for a little bit. And Tony Stewart will remain clear of Almindinger right now. And by the way, here we go for the battle for the lead here. Kevin Harvick and Dillion Jr. once again. And absolutely drag racing right now. Dillion Jr. one tap by 200th of a second that lap. It's Tony Stewart trying to make it 3 wide there. And there's a little groove Dillion Jr. is running on the middle line that's continuing to help him prevail off turn number 1. And that's what is helping him right now to remain the race leader. Oh man, and Almindinger did the exact same thing last lap. I believe we'll take third away from Tony Stewart. Almost. Looks like Kemar's trying to try out middle line here so he can get set down here. Does have a little run, but I don't think it's enough here. He's gonna try the outside, looks like. Yep. It looks like he got the run for the middle. I think he may get the lead here since he's on the running the middle line. Not enough, and Tony Stewart slides up there and looking for second place now. And Truex is gonna help Tony Stewart a little bit. Tony Stewart is almost about to clear Kevin Harvick, but not quite yet. He's on this bumper right now. They're speeding up to nearly 200 miles per hour coming into the corner. And Tony Stewart almost clears him, but not quite. And I believe Kevin Harvick's going to clear Tony Stewart here just a bit. Looks like he's clear.
Get back to the paint. You know
Back to an update on Greg Biffle in the 16 machine, running in the top 10 right now. Great starting order, especially with something that he's needed right now at this time of the season. Still fighting over Jimmie Johnson, he remaining in that top 10 position. Actually, this is for a battle for 9th place, actually. But Greg Biffle's been running 22nd in points, so even though he gets a good finish, there's still a long way to go for him.
I didn't get 80%.
And by the way, ALmirola has moved himself back to 8th place now. I bet you we're coming down to pit stops in a moment. This is one of the racetracks that you do not lose a lap, so that's something important. Unless you have a bad stop or something, you will not lose a lap. Harvick's gonna try it again off turn number 3. But not quite yet. It really looks like Harvick has his own race car, but he's just, I mean, it's easy to get to him, but it's a whole different story to get past him. Here comes Tony Stewart. Just a second. Harvick's gonna try it again. And does he clear him? I think Harvick gets him off turn number 2. But can he clear off turn number 3? Here goes Tony Stewart now to the inside now. I think he got him off this corner. Junior's still fighting, but Harvick leads that lap. And the question is, can he pass it off turn number 1? Almost like a little slide job. Just cannot do it. And Jerry once again clears Harvick. But he does get an extra bonus point, so that's going to help him get himself into the chase. Both these drivers have one win on the season, but Harvick is right in the bubble. Wild card spot. We don't usually see off of Harvick. All drivers. Alright, here we go. Pit stops on the way here at Pocono. 16 laps in. Matt Kenseth looks like it's the only driver that has stayed out so far. Just a few drivers. There's only about 6 drivers, 5 or 6 drivers stayed out, but everyone else is in pit road. And look at that, Austin Dillon, Kyle Larson goes out first. And look at that. I think Dale Jr. had a problem on pit road. He's falling way back. Wow. That may kill him to win the race there. But also Dillion the 3 and the 42 of Harvick, I believe, used some strategy to get themselves back up front. And they have a big lead over the rest of the field. The rest of the cars are coming down the pit road now. It looks like there's a pro of Carl Edwards in the 19 on pit road also. That's very unfortunate for them. And they have remained on pit road for a while. But like, also Dell's coming out pit road right now. So I believe Kyle Larson is your race leader unless, we'll wait for this ticker to update here.
He got me like on a 99 overall truck with all that stuff. Back in the game.
A 20 was the race for that time. But yeah, once the ticker updates, I believe the 42 car for Kyle Larson will be... No, he's out of gas. So he stayed out.
Stop lying.
Kyle Larson is out of gas, and their leaders are coming in very fast. So they're almost sliding into Kevin Harvick there. But yeah, 42 cars out of gas. And not this season. I'm telling you, just pretty much the worst case scenario season for Kyle Larson so far. I mean, running all the way down in 28th in points. So now Harvick is your new race leader. Tony Stewart second, third is Kurt Busch, fourth is Denny Hamlin. Waiting for his ticket update. Fifth is Matt Kenseth. So good strategy for him. Sixth has Kasey Kahne. Seventh is Dale Jr. Eighth, Truex Jr. Ninth, Kyle Busch. Around the top 10 is Jimmie Johnson. And Carl Edwards remains on pit road. Kyle Larson has brought himself back on pit road, but he's pretty much out of contention to win this race now. There goes Tony Stewart to the inside. Looking for something here.
That's leaning.
Tony Stewart currently moved up one position in points after Jimmie Johnson's wreck at Indianapolis and looking to catch up Ryan Newman. Kyle Busch, he's pretty much been the dominant cars of the season. And speaking of Ryan Newman, let's see how far back he is in
That's a hot zone.
Ryan Newman. Currently running in 15th position. So pretty much Kyle Busch has Kyle Busch the 18 has another chance to pull away from his points. And also I believe Ryan Newman was gonna have a good day as well. If I was correct at Indy. Alright, the battle continues to grow between Harvick, Stewart, Busch, and Denny Hamlin. And 19 car remains on pit road. So he definitely has a problem under him. 8th in points.
I can guard him unless he
Oh, and he's currently in last place too, so that's gonna be very, very unfortunate. Caution! So caution has flown here at Pocono for the first time today. And maybe for a 3-car of Austin Dillon, he was slow on the racetrack. I believe it was 3-car of Austin Dillon. If you get to him. And by the way, we're racing back to the line here. And a driver who has 2 wins and 11 in points. And this is exactly what he does not need. Harvick will lead under the caution here, but
Okay, let's play Fortnite, Pro. Pro, you're in here? You wanna play Fortnite?
he's gonna try his best. Alright. I think he lost power, to be honest, but unfortunately, another DNF finish most likely for the 3-car of Austin Dillon, and it's something that he exactly does not need.
He's trying to end the game. He's trying to break a replay to end the game. See, he's got you jumping. And he's moving. Dang.
And there he goes. Alright, cautious back out. Let's see who's gonna do pits here.
I'm open.
So at least, if we look at the stats here, you pit one time right here. And you can, if you pit right now, you can make one more pit stop, and then you're good for the rest of the race. We'll just have to wait to see because we did run a couple of laps there too. So I'll say the next, if the drivers do not pit here, drivers who do pit here will need maybe 2 more stops. But if you stay out, you're gonna need 1 more. It looks like Del Jr.'s gonna come down the pit roads. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. as well. Very few takers. Jeff Gordon soon, the 24 machine. About Labonte, and then the rest of the cars in behind them is gonna pit. So not a lot of cars pitting here. What's this mistake by the 88 machine? Carl Ellis is back out, by the way. Okay, let's see what happened to the 3 car, False and Dillon.
Oh no! Oh yeah! I'm in a keyboard. That's what I meant. That's exactly. That's exactly. I was trying to say keyboard. They added, there's a great tactical shotgun. There's a blue pump. Yeah, they added a blue pump, and there's only a blue.
So here's what happens. Once he gets on pit roads here, something must have happened there on the pit stop.
No,
before he got in, he had to go back out, and once he went back out, once he drove back away, he was out of gas. So, and there was absolutely no way for him to get back around. So, unfortunately, he had to drop it there. But yeah, that actually brings out the caution there, and that's gonna do that's gonna start some strategy now. Look at those one the races that you can use strategy to win this race. It's gonna be very interesting.
Hey, that is just.
Train number 75.
But they didn't move to revolver. And there's no more piston. Come on, there's no more pistols. It's a much more. You're tier 51. Actually, you're tier 50. Bro, you're actually level tier 51. Yes, he is, bro. Yes, he is. Just be quiet. Yes, he is. I can see it. Oh my gosh. You are retarded. I know you're not level 70. That's the 70 XP boost. Your battle pass tier 17.
Already back here live here at Pocono Raceway with the big big gap of a break there. So so Austin Dillon's now 3 laps down. Austin Dillon's now 3 laps down because of that of what happened there. He's gonna come down there on the inside line. So now this gets interesting. Now with lap cars, pretty much 4 lap cars, you pretty much just have problems with their cars and pretty much no damage. So this is gonna be an interesting factor here because these 4 cars are gonna fight. These 4 cars are gonna fight to get their lap back, especially Paul Menard and Kyle Larson here. Paul Menard had a problem at the start of the race and Kyle Larson ran out of gas on the back stretch, trying to stretch it out. And you also have Kyle Edwards had the problem, and then also Austin Dillon who ran out of gas as well. Edwards and Dillon running 4 laps down, Menard Larson running a lap down. So now we're almost halfway here. Let's look at our starting line, our rundown right here. So first is Cameron Harvick, second is Tony Stewart, third is Kurt Busch, fourth is Denny Hamlin, fifth is Matt Kenseth, sixth is Truex Jr, seventh is Kyle Busch, eighth is Kasey Kahne, ninth is Jimmie Johnson, and round of the top 10 is Brian Vickers. So I got a long race to go here at Pocono. And we'll be right back in a moment before we get to restart.
I'm taking anyone's coming, checking everyone's coming. Y'all behind me. Y'all jumped like a little bit early. Bro, my controller's vibrating. Like they added so much to it. I'm going house, you know. I don't think so. So, more than one person. This is little flight, 2 people. Okay, I get all the gold cash then. Because that's not, you said bottom, and that's not, you got a cozy down there you can use. Bro, there's no gold chest in here. I told you they changed it to a great time. They never they lowered the tactical tier by 1. They didn't add a new gun. Then why are you saying it's a new gun?
Alright, back here live. Pace cars in. And backing away. Harvick with the early down the back stretch here. But like I said, once I say this is gonna be some interesting strategy because I believe that the field that didn't pit has to pit 2 more times. To be honest, unless they can save a lot of fuel under that caution. Harvick remains your race leader. So we're not far behind. We got Paul Menard looking for his lap back. Alright, we're back. Tony Stewart still remaining to look inside of Kevin Harvick here. Now Kurt Busch has moved up to third, and Matt Kenseth back up to fourth, and Kurt Busch looking for second over Tony Stewart, but it looks like he just can't do it. We also have Denny Hamlin there in fifth place as well. Some guys that we didn't see in the first half of the race are back now up. Some new faces up here in front now. And we have Matt Kenseth now moving up to third. And Matt Kenseth is running in 14th in points. Good finish here. He's still moving up in points. So the thing is, the cutoff line is so close right now. To be honest, one good driver out of here may not win. To be honest. May not get into the chase, to be honest. But anyway, here comes Tony Stewart to the inside. Just cannot do it. And Matt Kenseth now looking on the inside of Tony Stewart. Pretty sure they've been on this help here from Kurt Busch and Matt Kenseth to see if he can get a run, but Kurt Busch goes up high now. I think once we get to lap number 34, I'm not trying to say here. Once we get to lap number 34, once we get into lap number 30. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Big wreck. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Landon Castle, and the 83 car of Johnny Sutter goes around. And the caution's out. And Kevin Harvick will lead.
Don't pick up anything that high.
Alright.
Don't pick up the
So now, I don't know what to say. Alright, so this has gotten interesting. So once again, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was one of the cars involved in the race, but this now has gotten interesting because now you're at the pit window. I'm going to assume everyone's going to pit here, but they need to, I believe they need to save fuel in order to make it the rest of the way, unless we do get another caution here. But we'll find out. I bet you some strategy is going to be played here to get the top spot here. Once the pit starts finished, we'll look to see what happened to cause the caution. And here we go. This may decide who's going to win this race, too. Yeah, all lap cars are in. Logano in the 22 gets out first, so some strategy is being played. Harvick is out third, Kenseth fourth. And yeah, some very interesting strategies getting into play here. Alright, let's see what happened without the caution. First of all, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 17 machine.
There might be people camping the edge of the zone. People be camping the edge of the zone.
Alright, so here's what happened. We had caution here. 32 car goes way high, gets into the 17 car, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Jeff Gordon pretty much assisted them, and they both spun around. Landon Castle has nowhere to go. So is 83 car Johnny Sauter, and those are the three cars involved. You see the 23 car JDO splits the middle there to avoid that wreck, but all those cars have a lot of damage. They're probably out of the race as I speak. Maybe not the 17 car. No. We see a lot of cars have gotten sideways off turn number 2 today. See, yeah, 40 car had nowhere to go there. It's just trying to get sideways, trying to get avoided, but nowhere to go. One more angle here of this incident. We'll slow down way down here. Yeah, 32 car pretty much causes a little dice on the 24 does like a little slide job. They're both 3 wide at the moment. And 24 hitting 32 car, getting to the 17 did not help either, and they both hit the wall. This is exactly what Ricky Stenhouse Jr. needed too, because he's also, you know, he's not been having the season 27 points. And you also have 40 car Landon Castle there, way down points there as well. And so has the Johnny Sauter. Alright, back here live. 46 car Michael Annette, one of the drivers who took 2 tires, I believe. He's now back on pit road. I believe he may be pretty interesting. I'm gonna go back here and see what happened. Did he pit it actually? I'm gonna assume, yeah, I think he topped off on gas, to be honest. So I believe the 46 car has a can make it the rest of the way. And this is going to be very interesting because, as you know, some of these guys can make it on fuel and some of these drivers may not make it on fuel. So this is going to be very interesting. So now, Joe Logano in 2029, you got your new race leader. He used strategy to do, make it up to first. And he does need it because he's 17th in points. He needs to do some sparkling here. Get a possible top 10, good finishing position now to move up into points. And above them is in second place, Kevin Harvick. Then we have third with Matt Kenseth, fourth with Tony Stewart, fifth Kurt Busch, sixth Denny Hamlin, seventh Kyle Busch, eighth is Ryan Newman, ninth is Kasey Kahne, and right at the top 10 is Brian Vickers. Both Johnny Sauter and Lenny Cassidy have retired out of the race, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. remains on the racetrack with damage. Still on the lead lap. Important restart coming up here in a moment. This may decide who wins this race. Did Joe Logano get a good strategy and make up, maybe surprise the field with a win? Pace car is in. And we're underway. Look at the fanned out. We're now getting a big push from Harvick coming to turn number 1. Getting hauled off 2 tires down the backstretch. Harvick side by side now. And those 2 tires not work. Here comes Kenseth in the 20. I think he 22 car has a problem. He's way out there. Falling back, falling like a rocket. A failed strategy for the 22 car, and this is exactly what he did not need it. And the caution's out. And a big wreck. Grab Biffle. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. once again involved. I believe it was caused by the 22 car Joey Logano. The racing back to the line. It looks like a big wreck happened, and Harvick will lead. And we're going to go ahead and see what happened to bring out the caution there. I believe it definitely was caused by the 22 car Joey Logano. So the strategy absolutely failed on him. And may cause him the chase, to be honest. Oh man, this is gonna be really ugly here. So we're gonna go ahead and go all the way back to the start of this race. Not the start, the restart.
I don't feel like waiting like 6 minutes just to wait.
So Gilland gets a good restart. All cars are scattering. We're gonna go on a helicopter cam actually. We're pretty good here. And until once Harvick gets into his bumper, something just happened. Something may have just broke. Because he cannot get all the speed up now. Yeah, he cannot get in 4th gear, looks like. He's slowed down all the way down to 170. And that's what happened there. And then all of a sudden here, chaos. Oh my, wow. Horrible crash. So it may not have been caused, well, I'm not sure what happened. So let's go and see what really continue to see what happened here. So to be honest, I don't think it really involve what happened with Joe Logano. This was just a simple incident. So 16 car gets into the 44 car Sorenson and continues getting on it. Grab Biffle's in the grass. Both of them trying to save it. And they're still hooked together. Now they're trying to move up the track, but just kidding. And they slammed the wall and blindsided a lot of drivers. Wow. Huge wreck. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with nowhere to go. Kasey Kahne gets involved as well. Joe Logano also got a piece of it as well.
That's a glitch.
So this all just so it doesn't even involve what happened to Joe Logano. It was just like a simple incident of racing.
I was checking anyways because this guy sent me a
Danica Patrick's blindsided.
forgot.
Pretty bad wreck here.
I'm joining.
Those stories right there probably never saw it coming until they hit him. We're gonna look at the board of 22 car Joey Gunn from what he saw from that wreck. Been pretty good perspective on what he saw. It almost looks like he's out of gas. Maybe didn't get enough fuel there to I really do not know. It's something that we're gonna have to continue to review. And that's very unfortunate for Greg Biffle there. Started very well, and now he's unable to. Now, by the way, it looks like Austin did, well, actually he's 4 laps down, but he's down pit road now. I want to go back and continue watching this since we're still under the caution period here. I mean, to be honest, he was looking very good. To be honest, I mean, look, he's catching speed, all of that, and then all of a sudden, once Harvick gets on the inside of him, it just goes. Cannot catch up speed now. Looks like it's like almost like sputtering, to be honest. Now I'm gonna go on to the inside cam of his car now. Get inside and hear what happened. He's here. You see his the red limiters now just going up and down, so. And there it goes, pretty much. Alright, one more time here, we'll watch it from right here. Alrighty, back here live once again at Pocono. Down the crutch down here. Once you get the great foul, it will be 9 laps, I believe 9 laps to go. And what an interesting race it is. It has been. Alright, once the rest of the lap course come in out here, so let's look at our top 10 rundown. So first is Kevin Harvick, second is Matt Kenseth, third now is Kyle Busch in the 18, fourth is Ryan Newman in the 31 car, fifth is Tony Stewart, sixth is Kurt Busch, seventh is Denny Hamlin, eighth is Trevor Bayne, ninth is Kasey Kahne, and around out the top 10 is Aric ALmirola. Very interesting restart coming in here with less than 10 laps to go.
Why do you sound constipated?
So once we come in for the green, we'll have 9 laps to go here in today's race. And where the race has been here. Very interesting.
Do you see it?
here we go. Do they have enough fuel to make it the rest of the race? That's pretty much the main question here. So the pace car's gonna be off here now. And watch them scatter here. Here goes Matt Kenseth to the inside of Kevin Harvick. Can he stick it? He cannot stick it. Way high goes Harvick, but he takes the lead over him. Down the fourth gear now, going back down the back stretch here. Harvick continues to lead off turn number 3. Looking to the inside here right now. Running side by side as they head to turn number 1. Harvick has a little bit of gap for Matt Kenseth. Wow, Edwards' teammate is a lap down. It's looking for the get a spot there, and they may go 3 wide. They will go 3 wide. Very interesting. And Harvick is pretty much pulling away now. Wow, so it looks like in order for any driver to get win this race, they're gonna have to pass the lap car, Carl Edwards, to win the race. I believe that's what Harvick wants to see in this mirror. The thing is, 19 car of Carl Edwards is 4 laps down to also be in fact. Six laps to go. Down the back. Now, if Carl Edwards gets to Kyle Larson and try to run with him, this may give Matt Kenseth a chance. So we still gotta look and see. We also gotta remember if they have enough fuel or not. Everybody in that team is like, why are you running with us? Like, pretty much like ruining their chances to win the race here. And he'll try it again. And Harvick continues to lead here at Pocono. 4 laps to go. Kyle Busch is going to try to pass Carl Edwards. He may actually get off this corner, to be honest. And he has cleared Carl Edwards, so we may have a shootout here in a moment. And Kyle Busch, we have not even been talking about him the whole race. And now he has a chance to win this, go for the win here. Behind Harvick now. Kurt Busch is going to make it 3 wide now. We have 3 laps to go. Oh, there's a problem with Kevin Harvick. Oh, it's Austin Dillon, the 3 car. And the caution is out, and that's the race. Oh, no. By the way, we're racing back for the win, to be honest. This is the race right here. Kevin Harvick looking for his 2nd win of the season. Kyle Busch looking for a 3rd and continue to extend his points lead. Will it be enough? Coming off for turn number 3. It looks like Kevin Harvick will lead and win here at Pocono. Oops. With 2 laps to go to today's race, another problem by the 3 car of Austin Dillon has put us under the caution, and Harvick has most likely won today's race. Due to another, it looks like another fuel problem by Austin Dillon. We'll go back and see what happened.
I knew we shouldn't go to the houses. I told ya.
Yeah, once he get off pit road, his fuel just went away. And yeah, that's very unfortunate. Now we've head up front here. And this is so unfortunate for the 41 car because he was running very well until the very slow car Kurt Busch got in the way. And he had to slow down way down. And look at all the positions going away with him, as well as Kasey Kahne. So all of that work will cost him a very good finish, and pretty much a bad finish, to be honest. Because Kurt Busch down in 24th and Kasey Kahne down in 25th, so that is very unfortunate for them. White flag in the air. And for the first time in a while, we will end this race under caution. I believe the second only time, to be honest, to end this race under caution, which was the Daytona 500. And what an unfortunate event, because it looks like Kyle Busch was catching up to him as well. But anyway, Kyle Busch be able to continue to extend his points lead over Ryan Newman and 31 machine. Because the 31 car, Ryan Newman, is, well, he's not that far away. He's actually in 6th place, so, Kyle Busch wants to miss his points in about too much, but. Pretty much been dominant the whole race, pretty much been dominant the whole season. Only 1 DNF. I believe this is his, 11th top 10 finish, if I'm correct. We'll have to check with that in a few moments here, if we can look it up here. Yeah, this will be his 11th top 5 of the season, and can continue to average a top 10 finish after this race. Average a 9th place finish. But it's not about Kyle Busch, but it's about it's about Kevin Harvick, who's 1 corner away from winning the 2nd race of the season, and it continued to help him get himself into the chase. And turn number 3. Car Kevin Harvick will return himself back to victory once again here at Pocono. Alright, let's go and look at our top 10 rundown here. So once again, Kevin Harvick is your winner here at Pocono. Second is Kyle Busch. Third is Matt Kenseth. Fourth is Denny Hamlin. Fifth is Tony Stewart. Sixth is Ryan Newman. Seventh is Aric ALmirola. Eighth is Clint Bowyer. Ninth is Truex Jr. And rounding up the top 10 is Earnhardt Jr. 11th has Brian Vickers. 12th Aric ALmirola. 13th David Gilland. 14th Trevor Bayne. 15th Keslowski. 16th Joe Burton. 17th Justin Allgaier. 18th Jimmy McMurray. 19th has Jeff Gordon, and round up the top 20 is Hornish Jr. 21st has Labonte. 22nd Ryan Blaney. 23rd Cole Whitt. 24th Kurt Busch. 25th Kasey Kahne. 26th Mike McDowell. 27th is Casey Mears. And in the last car on the lead lap was Joe Logano. Here's your rest of your cars who finished a lap down or has wrecked out of the race. So once again, Kevin Harvick is your race winner here next week. We go into a road course here at Watkins Glen here for the I Love New York 355. And we hope to see you there next time there. Once again, Kevin Harvick is your race winner here at Pocono Raceway. It pretty much comes to another good track for Kevin Harvick, so he has a good chance to continue his chance to move up into points. And to make sure he guarantees himself a spot in the chase. Once again, Kevin Harvick, your winner here, and we'll see you next time at Watkins Glen.